I'm sleep deprived. Welcome back to a brand new video. So in the last few days, 2 specific videos have been requested for me non-stop in my email submission thing to make videos on. And one of them was for me to take a look at what's happening to Bryce Hall recently. And as of yesterday, the only real thing I knew about this guy was he was a TikToker and he was one of those guys who hosted those Hollywood Rona parties. And after looking up his TikTok, I found out he is a literal spitting image of every other generic male TikToker in LA. This has 5 million views and I clearly do not understand why. But sure, I guess this is what the Zoomers are going crazy about. Sorry band kids, your high school jocks now have a larger chance of making it in Hollywood lip-syncing a song that you wrote than you performing your own song. That's how far downhill we've gone in the past few years. I realize I'm technically a Zoomer as well, but what I'm slowly figuring out is all it takes to impress us fellow Zoomers is to thrust in tune to some 808s. I'm not joking, but hey, you learn something new every day, don't you? Okay, seriously, what is wrong with male TikTokers and thrusting to an 808? Why do I feel like I'm standing outside of a Hollister store? Do they even still do that in 2020 where they I don't know, pay a bunch of dudes with abs to stand shirtless and just loiter outside the Hollister store?
I don't know.
Bring back 2012.
No.
Actually don't.
Leave
Please
that
don't. We've been there, done that. We've also been there, done that with 2020 pretty much. So 2021, hurry it up a bit.
It's just like those TikTok guys doing TikTok dances outside of Hollister. Shirtless.
But as of recently, the thrusting came to an end when the LA mayor turned off the power and electricity. That's the same thing. And water. Water and power. He shut off the amenities to the house. And this happens to the Hollywood Hills mansion that Bryce Hall currently lives in, known as the Sway House. Which is interesting to say the least, because I've never heard of anyone getting their utilities shut off by the mayor before for a party in the Hollywood Hills. I'm surprised they were just not arrested instead. Because last time I checked, when you break the law, you get arrested. You don't get your utilities shut off.
I guess it's technically not a law though. It's just like a mandated order. Sorry, I'm just getting technical again and no one asked me to.
Yeah, yeah, true. I don't know. But the LA mayor had this to say when addressing the matter. Despite several warnings, this house has turned into a nightclub in the hills, hosting large gatherings in flagrant violation of our public health orders.
Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti ordered the power to be turned off at the Hollywood Hills residence where Hall lives. The shutdown came after reports of numerous large parties at the home. Those gatherings violated measures designed to stem the spread of the virus. Garcetti released a statement that said, in part, despite several warnings, this house has turned into a nightclub in the hills, hosting large gatherings in flagrant violation of our public health orders. The city has now disconnected utilities at this home to stop these parties that endanger our community. Fellow TikTok stars Noah Beck and Blake Gray also allegedly live at the house. Hall recently hosted his 21st birthday party there, and in 2019, he boasted of his party antics to a reporter.
I put a hula hoop on with fire. I had some liquor confidence, so I was kind of just jumping off of everything and doing hula hoops with fire. Fun. Dude, this is the best interview.
Hall's brand is Party Animal, but for now, he's going to have to find someplace else to do it.
I love how Inside Edition put this end part where Bryce, I guess, is just talking about his party antics. And then I realized yet again that history, it may not repeat itself, but it sure does rhyme. Because remember 3 years ago, everyone who lived on the same street as Jake Paul wanted him evicted. And then Jake Paul went on to the news aha, it's every day, bro. Nothing can stop us. Ya yeet. What are those? Literally. I feel like Bryce Hall in the Sway House is just the 2020 equivalent of Jake Paul in Team 10. But instead of posting daily vlogs, he's posting daily 7-second videos thrusting to 808s. Zoomers, why are y'all zooming over to support this?
Generations of dumbassery.
But so many of the requests for me to talk about Bryce Hall all had different reasons for why I was supposed to talk about Bryce Hall. So Tana Mojo apparently made a video exposing Bryce for cheating on multiple girls and assaulting her friend Zach back in 2018, where she said, quote, "You shouldn't be an influencer and have tens of thousands of followers if you are psychopathically assaulting people who are your best friends for no reason." And then Zach followed that with, "I was put into a chokehold for 20 seconds. I was told I almost." Then a year later, Tana just makes a video with him on TikTok. Gee, things really change when you get social media clout, don't they? This is why I don't trust influencers. If we get 30,000 likes on this video, I'll elaborate and make a full video on this situation. But for now, let's move on to the next one. So of course have the LA party, which somehow managed to create like 8 or 9 situations coming out of it.
Sub-situation.
So, literally, how the fuck? What an absolute show. The one thing he has under his belt, I guess, is the fact that all publicity is okay publicity for him. Just know while you're staying home being safe for your community, Bryce Hall is posting 6 videos back to back of him chugging White Claws. Yo, they're taking that saying no laws around claws way too seriously. Yo, Bryce, man, there are actually laws around claws. Hence why the party got broken up. I'm baffled. Like, you would think they would be a parody of Jake Paul, but sadly, they're just younger kids inspired by him. But what else happened that's noteworthy? So I guess you have transphobia allegations where 2 transgender creators, Leah Skye and Stassi Huff, they were allegedly kicked out of his party with the alleged reason being they were not real girls. So that apparently happened. Obviously, though, it's a he said, they said situation, but it told the paparazzi that they had been invited to Hall's massive party at the Sway House, but he kicked them out. They said Hall asked their friend, "Why didn't you bring real girls?" Huff and Skye said they thought Hall was being transphobic and made them leave. Bryce has yet to comment on any of this, though. In addition, some fight happened that night as well with Bryce involved. How are there so many things that happened one night, including this one? TikToker's neighbors claim his party guests are in the street. What the f is going on? Neighbors of famed TikToker Bryce Hall, who had his power shut off after holding huge COVID parties, say partygoers have been shitting in the street, having sex in cars, and smoking in fire risk area. Nice. Bryce Hall and the Sway House, ladies and gentlemen. Only classy gentlemen here. What a dumpster fire of events. I feel like my favorite thing that came from all this is just Elijah Daniel mocking the whole situation.
Hey, what up, Elijah? How's it going, man?
The fans want to know.
They want to know about your house party tonight.
Well, we have to have the all-house opening party. Come on.
That's right. You got R2-D2.
Dude, we got Kevin Jonas. They got Lil Wayne here.
Lil Wayne came to the
Lil
party?
Wayne is here, dude. John Cena. Oh
my God. James
Marilyn
Dean.
Monroe. She came back from the just for this.
Oh my God, man, this party is lit right here.
What an absolute legend. He threw a party that's even okay in today's standards. But Bryce Hall's entire image is literally being a party animal, so much so that he even named his merch Party Animal. So it's safe to say that's kind of ruined during a global pandemic. But anyway, please let me know in the comments what you think of all this down below. And if you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. It'll be awesome if you subscribe. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And if you want to follow me outside of YouTube, you can find me as Atozy on Instagram or Twitter. Links will be down in the description down below. But on that note, see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Got me like I'm barely sober. Slip right past like I barely know ya. Whip so fast like I whip Daytona. Got a bitch so bad and she grip my shoulder. Life flips so fast like a roller coaster. Shit not sweet like a cherry soda. Kid bone switch like a new persona. Fucked up, wouldn't do shit over. Move past looking at the upside. Late night and she called me.